Tipping fatigue is at an all-time high, and while we may be tired of being asked to tip everywhere, just about, most baby boomers still do it.
But now we're hearing from Bankrate that 35% of Gen Zers don't even tip at sit-down restaurants. So it's time to talk to the Gen Zers on our staff.
That's right.
Here.
We're talking about our fabulous interns. We have Abby Lord, Soraya Harmon, and Alexia Martinez. Good morning to you all. Thanks for being here. Okay, show of hands. Who tips? Our little Gen Zers. All of you.
Everyone. Okay.
Okay, now I can see why you do, because you also serve, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You know how important that is?
It is so important because, like, you know, it's, as a server, you kind of, that's how you make your money. At the end of the day, we get paid $2.13 an hour, so you know, we make our living off tips.
Yeah.
You know, it's really important to us.
So you appreciate that. What about your friends? Because we're saying Gen Zers aren't.
Right.
Do you see other people who maybe can't afford it or who aren't tipping?
Some of my friends, they're not the best tippers. They'll tip 15, 20. They won't do anything more than that, sometimes 17. It just depends on how much is in their bank account.
That's still pretty good, though, I would
it's
say,
not bad.
for young folks who are maybe still living off of mom and dad, right?
Right. Well, have your tipping habits changed, you know, with the price of just about everything going up? Are you tipping a little less?
I used to work at Chili's and Baskin-Robbins. I wasn't a server, but I worked more in the, like, I hand you your food. And I always tip everywhere, even if it's like 10, 15%. Just because I think a little bit goes a long way. I think for servers, I definitely try to tip a bit more. And it really depends on the service too.
Yeah.
If the service is really good, you're obviously going to get more than if you look like you didn't really want to be my server today.
And it feels like everywhere we go, there is not even, you know, the tip jar. They flip the screen around, and then you feel really guilty. And then, you know, you hear these things that maybe that money goes to the corporation and not even the person in front of you, so you don't know.
Yeah.
So do you tip everybody across the board, or are you picking and choosing where you tip?
I definitely try to tip across the board. The only place that I really don't tip, it happened earlier this year, where I went to the airport and they flipped it in front of me, and I'm like, well, I just grabbed my own bag of chips. I don't think I need a tip.
Right, exactly.
It's just a bag of chips. But no, I do try to tip on to-go orders. I was a to-go person, and that's also like how we made our money. We also got paid $2 an hour. DoorDash, same thing. Even at Baskin-Robbins ice cream shops, I do try to tip for sure.
Well, do you think that some of the Gen Zers who don't want to tip at sit-down restaurants to just, you know, avoid it and maybe just do fast food restaurants or what?
Respectfully, please don't go somewhere really, really nice and just tip 5%. You know, at the end of the day, we are trained to, like, you know, make money, and if you're not really there, where you don't have the funds or anything, you know.
Yeah, and I was looking up why a lot of Gen Zers aren't tipping, and that was the thing. I don't have the money to do it. So do others of you suggest that if you can't afford the tip, don't go there? As far as restaurants are concerned.
Oh, at restaurants, yeah. I think if you're a server and you serve someone, you're giving them like your best service, and then your customer leaves and
you get a dollar.
$0. Yeah, it's like $1 or $0.
Some change in their pocket.
Yeah, exactly. So I think keep in mind the tip before you go out.
Yeah, that has to be put into the equation.
And so for some of your friends who, you know, you were saying they don't tip maybe at restaurants, is it different for them, like when they get their nails done or their hair done?
I don't entirely know, but I know for me, I am not the biggest tipper. I'm not the best tipper, and because I just don't have that type of money in my bank account to tip a lot.
Yeah.
So I tip at nail salons because they took time in my time, but concession stands, no. And then in the nicest way.
And I would be interested to see you, people who've worked in the industry, do you see Gen Zers coming in and you're going, oh no, this is gonna hurt? Or do you say yes immediately?
Whenever I see a big group of teenagers come in, I'm like, oh, they're definitely not gonna tip anything.
Well, do you even think they feel bad about it?
No.
They don't care.
Sometimes they'll like make eye contact with me and like look away, and I know that they probably didn't tip anything.
But then again, at the end of the day, you can't hate it, because you know maybe they don't even have their own shop, right? And just doing the best they can do.
Well, I guess that goes back to, you know, maybe fixing a sandwich at home and not going to a restaurant.
I guess so.
Yeah, but we want to just like talk with our friends at a nice restaurant, get away from our parents. We got cars, we can drive, so it takes that fun.
Thank you for sharing your young, fresh mind and experience with us this morning.
It is National Intern Day. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you guys.
Proud of you.
It's been so fun.
It's been so much fun being here.